By side view of the condominium, the before and the after, just to show you that this is no exaggeration of how bad and catastrophic it was early Thursday morning at around 1:30 when the South Tower came crumbling down.
And the collapse, of course, is causing fear in a lot of residents who live in high-rises.
And naturally so, but more closely here, those living in the sister building of the Chaplain Towers, they are really being affected. And I believe they have been evacuated. Let's go now to Local 10's Andrew Perez live now with much more on that. Andrew.
Well, the situation right now with Chaplain Tower North, that is the twin sister tower that's actually right here over my shoulder behind me. It's not mandatory at this point that people have to leave, but a lot of people are choosing to leave for one reason or another. Either they just frankly don't feel safe. This was a building that was built at the same time, same materials, same design, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But others are just leaving because they don't want to deal with the hassle in case they are forced to leave so that there can be a more thorough inspection done here.
This doesn't happen in the United States. Buildings don't collapse.
And now, as rescue efforts continue, nearby residents say they're concerned as well. Robert Listman lives in Chaplain Tower East, a sister building to the one that collapsed on Thursday. He noticed damage to his structure, and that's raising some red flags.
What I would really like to see is all these structural engineers that are here just to take a step down to our building and just to look. It's not that far. The concern is that there was a big shake. There was a disruption that just occurred. I mean, a building went down.
It was built at the same time with the same designer.
Governor Ron DeSantis in town speaking about that very issue as well. The tragedy in Surfside bringing up a whole host of problems with buildings, stability, and code enforcement rules. As we work to determine why this building collapsed, conversations are being had to change up code and, for now, possibly evacuate other buildings like Listman's.
They are looking at working with them, and I know they are considering potentially evacuating them. But that's something that ultimately the mayor's going to have to make the call on. I don't know that there's indications that there's any problems with that building, but just given the similarities, given the same age, they think that may be something. So I think he may have an announcement on that today.
So again, the main concern right now with this is the Chaplain Tower North, which is behind me. We just spoke with residents as they were leaving, packing up their belongings, finding other places to stay. We're going to have that and the insight that they have on that building and the building that collapsed. That's coming up Local 10 News at 5 o'clock. I'll send it back to you.
Andrew, so just to reiterate, yes, that East Tower that you were talking about, not a mandatory evacuation, just people leaving if they choose to. Andrew, thank you for that update.